We're here at the WrestleMania 30 Radio Row. I keep saying the WrestleMania, but it's not the Radio Row.
Well, you call it whatever you want. The WrestleMania.
Yeah, the WrestleMania with Emma. Emma, what's the haps?
What's going on? I'm just chilling out here at WrestleMania Access.
Yes, this is your first. Is this your first WrestleMania Access, or were you part of it last year?
I was part of it last year with NXT, so it's kind of like a different level right now. New experiences this year. It's been awesome.
Yes, very new experiences. You're now on the main roster in WWE. You have gained notoriety because you do a ridiculous dance as you walk to the ring.
Like in a good way, right? Like ridiculously good.
Right, like yeah, like ridiculous.
Thank you.
But I would imagine it must be a very different experience watching like 30 or 40,000 people doing the dance as opposed to however many would be at NXT, you know, like
yeah. Well, I'm yet to see what that looks like, but I guess I'll find out on Sunday. Oh my gosh, that's crazy thought.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but you have seen it in big, you know, arenas like at Raws and stuff, right?
Yeah, at Raw, but this is WrestleMania 30. This is crazy. I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 70,000 people or something like that.
Thanks.
Just keep you ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna take full advantage of it. Don't worry.
I believe you will. Is it your dance?
Oh yeah.
So do you own some kind of copyright on it?
I think I should. Yeah.
I think you should too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm self-trained, so.
Now, were you just saying, okay, this is gonna be my thing. I'm gonna go like this when I come out.
Yeah.
And that's period.
It started with the entrance music, and then you kind of like just feel it to the beat, and that's what I came up with, and that's what stuck. So I just like to go out there and have fun, and not worry about what anyone else thinks, and yeah, that's it.
Do the other divas, do they try to come up with like, now that they've seen that works, like you just have this little tiny hook, like you just thought this one little dance, and that's all you really need. Do the other divas start trying to come up with little hooks and stuff like that for them to do?
Not that I've noticed.
No, would you get competitive if they did?
No, I don't think I need to get competitive. I'm my own person. I'm very different to the other divas, and yeah, I think we all bring something different to the table. So,
are you? Would you want to be a part of the reality show?
Sure, I'd be interested in Total Divas. No, yeah, I mean, I think it's a huge opportunity for the divas, and I mean, I think I'm very different. A lot of it's very catty, very. Lots of them have boyfriends or fiancés now, and I'm totally different. I'm like a single Australian diva, so they've never had an international diva on the show, and I am very laid back and carefree, and I'm very, I think, different personality to the girls that we've seen on the show. So yeah, if they want something different.
Did you watch wrestling when you were growing up?
Oh yeah, since I was like 8 years old.
Now, what is the WWE following like in Australia?
I mean, it's growing. I think I remember my first show was 2002 at the Global Warning Tour. It was like 68,000 people. Like, there's definitely a following in Australia. It's just we don't get WWE out there very much. So we're going again in August this year on tour. I'm hoping I can get a chance to perform in front of my home country. That would be crazy.
So how does the idea that being a professional wrestler, how does that even come into your head?
I guess I just started as a fan, and I always will be. I'm proud of that. And I used to watch on TV with my brother Jake, and then I saw a sign for a local show and pestered my mum until she took me down to train, and then it kind of never stopped from there. I just didn't snap out of it. I traveled Australia and wrestled. I trained with Lance Storm at his SWA school in Canada. Spent years kind of off by myself, just going after the dream, and until I finally made it to the WWE.
So are you compelled to kind of remind people that you can actually wrestle, like you know what you're doing, because everybody gets so swept up in the music and the bubbles and the dance that you actually know what you're doing in the ring? Yeah,
and I think that's something my Emocrats will be able to see more this year is my Emocrats.
Emocrats, is that?
You're one of them, right?
Yes, I was just, that's why I wanted you to say it again. Woo! It's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll be able to see this year more and more is just what I can bring in the ring. I'm very physical, very much love my wrestling and the background that I have, and they can actually see on the network now the matches I've had at NXT, the match I had at NXT Arrival with Paige. Like when I get in there, I'm sure I like to have fun, but when I'm in there, I'm very focused and very driven still. So
how much time do you spend trying to find words that at least part of them rhyme with Emma?
That's a lot of my day. Yeah. I have like a list of hashtags in my phone, and when I come up with new things, I write them down. And yeah, Emma seems to fit into most words somehow.
Which is great.
Great.
Were you happy with the way you were brought onto TV, that you were just kind of in the crowd with a sign for yourself?
I think it was perfect. I think it was really quite fitting, actually.
It was very strange, because usually when they do like the debut of somebody who was in the audience a minute ago, they're cheering for the people in the ring.
Someone else, yeah.
Not just
Mine
like,
was
hey.
me.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny, actually, because, you know, I started this whole Evolution, all my Emma hashtags, and then I ended up using it. So, I mean, I'm kind of just plugging myself right here. But
yeah.
I think it's kind of perfect for the character that I am, and I loved it.
It is great for you to have a sign that says Evolution, and most of the audience being like, "Who? I have no idea who Emma is."
Yeah.
You're like, no, it's me. It's a revolution for me.
You don't know it yet, but you will. So,
Right.
And then look what's happened over the time. People start to find out, and everything's just progressed from there. So, yeah, I love the way I came in.
I think it should inspire people that if they really want to come in, just buy tickets to every show and make signs for
Bring a
yourself.
sign for yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can bring an Evolution sign. Either way.
Either way, you'll notice. So that'll be good. Are you happy that you're? I mean, I'm sure you're happy that you're on the card for WrestleMania 30.
Yeah.
But yeah, would you have preferred to have been in a one-on-one match, or do you think you're even ready for that yet?
Oh, I'm not gonna. You can't complain about this, right? I'm on WrestleMania 30. I've been on the main roster for 3 months, and this is my first pay-per-view, and it's WrestleMania. Like, come on.
Have people reminded you of that? Like, are people kind of behind the scenes going like, "Hey, just so you know, it took me 3 years before I got on a WrestleMania card"?
No, not in that sense. I don't think so. No, and everyone knows I've worked hard and I've put in a lot of hard work and sacrifice over the years to get here. Sure, I'm sure people have thought of it. You know, it takes usually a lot longer, and I know that. I'm very aware, and I'm very grateful. It's like a huge opportunity, but it's just so surreal.
Does Vince McMahon like to dance?
I think so. I mean, how could you not like the dance?
Have you met anybody?
I get to see Vince McMahon do it, but hey, Vince, if you're watching, just bust out a little dance for me.
I mean, who would it hurt, really?
Yeah, nobody.
Well, Emma, good luck at WrestleMania. You smell wonderful.
Oh, thanks.
Which is a pleasant surprise. And yeah, good luck.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.